At the end of 2018, Dermadry reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in trying out one of their products. I jumped at the chance and here I am getting around to it 7 months later. Peak professionalism. Later than anticipated, I'm very pleased to be able to finally get into this. So to start, who are Dermadry and what are they all about?
Dermadry is a Canadian company whose mission is to empower those affected by hyperhidrosis by providing them with the dryness they deserve to achieve peace of mind. One of the co-founders of the company has hyperhidrosis himself and has made it his goal to create an affordable, efficient and practical solution to hyperhidrosis. Fast forward to today, and Dermadry is used by thousands of people all over the world. At the time of recording, it has the claim of being the first and only Iontophoresis device to receive a medical device license from Health Canada. Let's get into the product itself. Dermadry offer 3 different versions of the machine: Dermadry Hands and Feet, Dermadry Underarm, and Dermadry Total, which combines the previous 2 options. I was especially interested in trying Dermadry Total, as I've previously used products that target the hands and feet specifically, and I was interested to compare these, but also I wanted to find out how effective a product that specifically targeted underarms would be.
Before we proceed, I do need to give a disclaimer in the name of transparency. I have generalized hyperhidrosis, also known as full-bodied hyperhidrosis, so my sweating is not limited to any specific area, but in fact my whole body. Therefore, when I'm talking about this product, I'm discussing the ways in which the sweating in the areas this product targets was impacted and not my sweating as a whole, because basically I'm a human puddle. So with that out of the way, let's open the box and take a look inside.
Dermadry Total comes packaged in a secure case to ensure that nothing moves around in transit and to allow for easy storage when not in use. Within this case you will find a plug adapter, a pair of cables, the control panel, underarm pockets, underarm electrodes, hand and foot electrodes, the instruction manual, and a pair of towels. I found the setup of Dermadry Total to be incredibly simple. The instructions are clear and concise. I always find products like this a little bit intimidating at first, but it's very difficult to go wrong here. Speaking to the underarm treatment specifically, all that is required is to first slip the electrodes into their pockets and ensure that these are moistened with tap water. Following this, your cable should be connected to the electrodes and the control panel. You're now ready to switch on the panel, place the pockets under your arms and proceed with the treatment. It really is that simple. The control panel is easy to use, clearly demonstrating which target area is currently selected and allowing you to adjust the strength of the current to best suit your needs and tolerance. Additionally, the panel has a built-in countdown timer so that you can see how much time left remains of your current treatment. The current stops automatically when the timer reaches 0, ensuring that you don't go over. All you need to do is relax and let the product work. As you can see, during this time I decided to do some very fluffy and incredibly light reading during my treatment, but you can use this time to catch up on some shows, listen to music, or even do some work depending on which treatment you're undergoing.
So, what did I make of it?
Honestly, I don't really have any complaints about Dermadry Total. I would say that people need to remember that the use of this product needs to become part of a routine. It's not a miracle one time and done cure, and I can imagine people being disappointed at not getting the results they may want after one use. Worse, the process triggers initial additional sweating in some people, but it's important to remember that this is all normal and just temporary. Be patient, stick with it, and after a few weeks and months you'll start to see improvements in your target areas. The plus side of this is that it's very easy to fit into your day in one way or another. Because you're required to stay still, you can have a treatment while doing other tasks simultaneously, so it doesn't really require huge amounts of your attention. In terms of side effects for myself, I did notice a prickling sensation, especially during the underarm treatment. It wasn't painful or even uncomfortable as such, but I was very aware of it. Again, this is perfectly normal and is a sign that the process is working, so there was no point at which I was particularly worried.
I think products like Dermadry Total are important. Anything that can give someone a boost in confidence is worthwhile. It's important to remember that while hyperhidrosis is a physical condition, it can and does impact people mentally as well, and is even enhanced with stress. I think it's always worth trying products like this. If you're curious, check them out. They offer a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, so if it doesn't work for you, there's not really anything to lose. To summarise, Dermadry Total is easy to set up and is a breeze to use. You can fit it into and around your life, having treatments at times that best suit you rather than desperately finding time for them. Dermadry and the company are very personable and highly professional. Everyone I've been in contact with has been highly approachable, so I know that if you go to them with any queries or concerns, they will be able to put you at ease. Finally, if you take the plunge and invest in a Dermadry product, be patient. This is a process and not a miracle cure. Give it a little time, and you should start to see the results you seek. For more information on Dermadry, you can follow the link in the bar below. If you've tried Dermadry Total for yourself, I'd love to know how it worked for you. If you have any questions specifically linked to the product, I can try and help, but I must stress I am not an employee nor fully immersed in the science behind it, so for any advice on this product you would be better off contacting Dermadry directly through their website, where someone will be able to offer you way more help than I possibly can. I'm really glad to have had the chance to try this product, and I owe the people at Dermadry both a great deal of gratitude for the opportunity and an apology for the length of time that it is taking me to do this. I am, however, pleased to have gotten around to this, as I definitely want to make some more hyperhidrosis related content in future, and this has really given me the kick that I need to get into that. If you'd be interested in videos like that, please stick around. Hopefully it won't take me the better part of a year to make more content.